All right. Go ahead, Mark.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I am really sorry that we had some technical difficulties there, but we're going to go ahead as planned. We are taking the opportunity tonight to take care of some very important business that actually is kind of a carryover from last year. Last year was such a crazy year in terms of everything to do with COVID, and very oftentimes we got so busy taking care of COVID that we forgot to take care of other kinds of business. And when we realized what we had done, we decided it was time to backtrack a little bit. And that business that we have to take care of is awards. We have a number of awards that we give every year, and those awards are important for us to take the time to recognize members that have gone above and beyond and really done a great service to us in ballooning. And when we normally would present these awards during our general meeting in Albuquerque, we actually realized that we had not promoted people submitting nominations for these awards until shortly before when Albuquerque would have happened. And so we extended out the nomination period so that we could actually get a good cast of nominees for these awards. We did that, and our board went through the process of making those selections, and I would like to announce and make those awards this evening if we could. So the first award that I would like to present this evening is our Crew Person of the Year Award. And that Kowski, and I'd like to ask Dawn Chase to say a few words because Dawn was the person that nominated Gordon for that award. So Dawn, if you would, please.
Hi, how are you? I just wanted to tell everyone that I nominated Gordon because when I was looking through all of the people who won the Crew Person of the Year Award, I was quite shocked to see that Gordon's name was not on that list. And when I think of crew person and what we should be looking to as an example, I think of Gordon. Gordon has quite literally written the book about crewing. He has given many, many hours of his time to ballooning in presentations at many safety seminars. He's crewed on all kinds of balloons in all kinds of situations. And anytime someone has a question about safety or crewing or ballooning, he's absolutely willing to spend as much time as he needs to help that person better understand what they are asking about. So to me, the fact that Gordon hadn't gotten this award yet, it was quite obvious who the nominee should be, and I'm very pleased that the board has selected him.
Thanks, Dawn. I'd like to add a few comments to that as well. And this is both from my perspective as well as our board of directors. I've known Gordon for many years in ballooning now. I used to think I did a lot of safety seminars every year, doing 5 or 6, and Gordon has put me to shame in most of those years by doing 10 or 12. And in ballooning, we cannot fly balloons without crew, and we can't be safe without safe crew. And what Gordon has done in terms of dedicating himself to the subject of safety and crewing, not only for his own personal crewing that he does, but also for the betterment of all of ballooning. He has, as Dawn alluded to, he's written a book that I'm sure many of you are well aware of, but he gives of his own time to go out and speak at many, many safety seminars a year. I don't know if Gordon ever turns anybody down except on weekends where he's got more than one booked. And in effect, that far-reaching effort that he makes to better the safety of ballooning through better crew is extremely valuable to us as a sport. And it is my great and sincere pleasure and honor to announce to all of you that Gordon is receiving our Crew Person of the Year Award, and to thank him for all of the work that he has done in the past several decades. I don't know the number of years off the top of my head, but maybe he'll share that with us. for what he's done for both his own local folks that he crews for, but every other crew person across the country. Gordon, thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you, Mark. Don, thank you to 41 years in the making. And like you know, with ballooning, it takes a team. I've got the best people around me, working with Don, Mark, the BFA board, all types of pilots and mentors around the country. I stand on a lot of broad shoulders, and it really does take an entire group of people to make this happen, but never saw this coming, never expected it. Like Mom said, everything is better shared, and that's what I do. If I learn it, I know it, I share it, and I definitely draw from the whole community. So Dawn, thank you. Mark, thank you, and definitely to the BFA and everyone who supported my work with crewing. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, and I know that you will continue to give and share into years into the future, and we will look forward to many more lessons that you will teach us on what we can do to help our crew people and what they can do to help us as pilots. So thank you again.
You're welcome. We've got some great stuff coming in the next year, so stay tuned.
Awesome. Yeah. So our second award this evening is the Bill Murtorff Spirit of Ballooning Award. Bill Murtorff obviously was one of our early pioneers in ballooning down in Texas. And one of the things that was near and dear to Bill's heart was education, teaching, sharing the magic of flight with new people getting into the sport. And this award has been around for a fair number of years now. I don't know how many exactly, but it really is an award that reaches to the heart of what we as balloonists can all do for bringing new people into the sport, for helping people learn more about flying, and raising that level of skill and ability within our sport. And that's why it is my great pleasure to introduce to you the recipient of this year's award, Bill Smith. And Bill will be joining us in just a couple minutes after I ask Tiffany McKinney to please say a few words about why she nominated Bill for this award. So Tiffany, if you would please.
I nominated Bill for this award because he goes above and beyond, and I wanted to acknowledge everything that he does for the ballooning community. And he's such a great mentor, and he's also an awesome flying buddy. He owns his own repair station, Aero Force Ballets. He does so much, and I did it to I wanted to show my appreciation to him, to let him know that we value all of his efforts and all of his time, and he deserves this award. So thank you, Bill, for everything that you do for us.
Tiffany, thank you so much for that nomination and for sharing that. I would like to add a few words also, again, from both myself and from our board. Bill has been instrumental, or almost a one-man show in terms of promoting our long jump program within the BFA. And it has been around for a fair number of years, but this year, Bill was looking for new ways to make it more exciting and more interesting than just those among us that might want to try to challenge him for how long he gets to fly on many of these flights. And it really has gotten a lot of people excited about doing unusual flights, about going out and flying over special places, and everything from the Grand Canyon to Pikes Peak, and many others around the country have picked their own spots to do that. And so taking the effort to inspire other people has been something that has been tremendous. And in addition to that, Bill also, and this evening we're interrupting one of his ground school courses, but Bill is one of the people that has really dedicated himself to putting on ground schools to teach up and coming students to be new pilots, and also to serve as a refresher course for many those people that are already pilots. And so thank you for letting us interrupt your class this evening. And Bill, I admire you tremendously for many of the exciting flights that you do and the sharing that you do with other people about what happened on those flights, as well as what you do with your training programs. You are a tremendous credit to the sport of ballooning. I couldn't think of a better person to give this to in the spirit of Mr. Murtorff. And so congratulations to you, and my heartfelt thanks for everything that you do. Bill, if you would give us a couple words.
I think one of the most exciting things for me is looking around this classroom. Over half the students in this year's ground school, we have 11 students, but about half are under 30. For the past two presidents we've had of the Balloon Society of Kentucky, they put great emphasis on getting the younger people involved. And we've been working hard. So I'm really proud as a balloon club to see that we have a number of new pilots coming in, and we're getting them trained up and we're getting them out there flying. So that's the thing I'm most proud of. I appreciate the award. I know Bill Murtorff was very interested in getting younger people involved. In fact, I think this award is nominated by or overseen by a board of younger pilots. So from the young people to the old people, I do appreciate the award, and we're going to keep try to get a few more younger faces in this. Thank you, Mark.
Bill, thank you so much, and again, congratulations. It's really heartening to me to be able to give these awards to the two of you this evening, because both of you epitomize what we strive for across all of ballooning, and it really is an honor to be able to recognize people like yourselves. And in these awards, it is just a small token of what you have done for the sport of ballooning. It is the heartfelt thanks that comes from everybody around that has been touched by both of you in so many ways over the years. And I would mention from Bill's standpoint, with his all of the teaching that Bill has done, he also is more than willing to share much of his teaching resources to other people that are interested and willing to teach people as well. And so not only does he touch those students that sit in front of him, but he's willing to help touch any of the students around the country. So with that, I again thank you both. I thank Dawn and Tiffany for having nominated these two gentlemen. And I would urge all of you to please take the time to make your own nominations. We'll be announcing a call for nominations very soon. And please take the time to look around you and your communities at the people that are truly deserving of an award like this. And give us their names, give us the background, and make it a hard choice for all of us when we sit down to make that choice for this next year's award. So I wish all of you the best. I wish all of you the safest of hopefully what will be a resurgence of ballooning in 2021. I just got to fly with a nice group of pilots this last weekend in South Georgia. And it's very evident that people want to get back to ballooning the way we understood it before COVID joined us. And I think that there is a light at the end of the tunnel for all of us. And so keep it safe, do it responsibly, and help us all return to the sport we love. So with that, I wish all of you the best and the safest of 2021. Please take the time to give yourself a refresher course when you go out to fly for the first time, if you haven't already this year, so that you feel competent and comfortable, both for crew people as well as our pilots. So thank you for joining us this evening, and we will look to talk to you again soon.